of Arrabbiata 1 and 2.
Now in first and third place now in this race, you got the two winners for Roni and then like the likes of Morelli there in the end as well. But this year it's just all to play for now. Just
the three of them, but look at that pack. It is still like 18 guys running for the win.
On the World Supersport 300 Championship last weekend, Fernandez and Thompson taking a win apiece, despite Ariati and Danish being up the top.
Yeah, absolutely superb. And let's hope this is a portent. Is it Veda Pratama with the advantage? I think it is. Veda Pratama's got his head down. He's got away. Benyat Fernandez is in.
Really good stuff, carrying through that confidence. Benyat up 12 places. Singapong in 5th though.
Of the rest of the season, because this is incredible stuff. Right, Christian Daniel Jr. who has the second place, but Veda has stuck his head down to Hakim. It's going with him.
Morelli's ahead of Ariati. Ariati's put up 15 places. What a ride this is by the Thai rider.
Absolutely, you can see how advantage. Tinez, the Venezuelan, in second place.
Back to 5th now, it seems, as well. Peter, this isn't like a pack of wolves, it's like a rummage of vultures.
It's the whole grid still is as we go around, ready to complete lap 2.
What happened here?
Pratama in 3rd.
It's absolute chaos.
And Danish there with a great move there up into 2nd place. He's got to do...
Yeah, this was the move from Benyat Fernandez. Yep, there you go, just hung it out wide, extra throttle and switched.
Oh my goodness, look at that. No one has the slightest, no one's able to open up. Look at that if he's going to chase Veda Pratama, and Veda head down, absolutely superb. He has now 3.
Straight through up the inside to the right-hander.
Brilliant stuff. That's 180 kilometres an hour, 112. More than a 2 or 3 bike length lead, and it doesn't last for more than a corner or 2.
Morelli's managed to...
4 bike length lead over the points leader.
Well, here they come into the 3rd.
12 miles an hour there as that move uphill. The 51 of Brian Ariati has the advantage again.
Makes some progress now. He's up into 10th position as the Argentinian. Consistently sort of the rider that seems... 3rd and final, 3rd and 4th sectors then. This is it. We're going to be all about the run to...
Out onto the start and finish to complete lap 2.
Have the most pace in hand at the moment, but you know, time with the line. Morelli and Ariati are there then. They are starting to stretch this pack. Who's got anything left? Down the straight they come then, weaving from one side of the track to the left and trying to keep it. It's running out. It's going to be 2 laps when they cross the line. Oh! That was a huge moment between Moundsy and Benyat Fernandez. Yeah. Pushing's just off the back of it, but it is Pratama leading them into the final set of 4. Fairly sensible as Thompson and Singapong both switched the inside line nearly on the grass as they now come across the...
Yeah, I saw Moundsy drift wide and then he sort of yanked the bike back into line, and but unfortunately...
Corners, Biondetti 1 and 2 coming up. If you get a good run through here, you could well be leading out of the Tricolore. They're going to fan out as they come towards San Donato, who is going to be the last of the late breakers. You got the number...
Fortunately, Benyat Fernandez was there, but they got away with it anyway. So the 54 now of Veda Pratama, yesterday's win.
Final corner onto the straight to take a victory. Who will it be?
And it is Veda Pratama. We know that...
4 of Sullivan Mounty in there too. Zemitani the 34, but no, it looks to be Hakim Danish.
Takes the lead again. Out onto the start and finish. There'll be just 2 laps remaining when they cross the... He just wants to go fast. He's got his head down. At the inside comes Veda. And around the outside, Hakim.
He's got the inside line. Mounty there on the inside. He can have all the grip he possibly can from those tyres.
Strike this time.
But it could be that time again, Peter. Pratama pulls the pin.
Danish, absolutely superb from the Malaysian. Absolutely brilliant. Veda Pratama.
The number 4 up to 4, but momentarily only as Singapong takes it straight back from him. Will he make it 2 of 2 here in Mugello? He's decided the time is...
We'll pick up a slipstream, but it isn't that easy to pass on the run to the line here. It's the 13 of Hakim. And I didn't see who it was. It went way right at the back. Somebody dropped way back, but it is the 50 of...
Now he's got the pace, getting out the way of all this chaos as Moundsy switches to the inside. Who is
Surely it's going to be... And Veda Pratama pulls out. Is he going to pass it? Carter Thompson, the Australian, who has the slightest advantage.
I think it was Morelli who went really wide at turn 1, Peter. Then I thought his airbag had gone off in that collision with Benyat Fernandez, but it's Ariati going into the linear,
looking for a way past Brian Ariati, but he can't find it so far.
I do wonder what kind of down to 19th now, the Argentinian. We expected to fight for the championship this year, but it's not working.
Wow! He is so good, isn't he, off the end of the straight? But that's the first corner of the lap.
Race we're about to see. Will the riders have looked at what happened yesterday and thought, I can't have that kind of mess again? Looking out for the Argentinian right now.
He's brilliant one weekend and just doesn't have it all together the next, but it needs to be in front of the last corner.
Well, it looks to be then. It's Iriarte, goes wide there, goes wide. And if I have more pace, I need to go for it. Christian Daniel, as you said, already getting impatient.
It's Carter Thompson, the 17-year-old Australian who has the advantage. Oh, superb stuff.
But does he cut it back on the inside? Yes, but he only slots into third position. Where's Danish? Danish is behind the 51 of Iriarte. He switches towards the inside line, and Daniel goes for the lead, but thinks better of it through Iriarte.
From the 51, Brian Iriarte there trying to squeeze through.
What an advert, Peter, this is for the Asia Talent Cup. In 6th place at the moment. Keep your eye on the 13, the series leader. He needs to be so clever in these. To 1, we then go uphill to Iriarte 2. And that's where he makes his move, or tries at least. I know they're taking sign-ups for the following year at the moment, but look at this. Asia Talent Cup, 1 final laps. He can't afford to keep losing big points to Iriarte, or the championship could be well. As Iriarte says, no way! These two are very close childhood friends. They've grown up race 2, 3, 4 right now in Red Bull Rookies Cup.
Absolutely superb, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant.
Back on.
And it could be back on if Veda Pratama picks up another 25 points. Here's the 54.
Each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it is Pratama who goes through into the lead.
So, Carter Thompson, 51-50 has the advantage. Already said yesterday, I just went fast, I wasn't thinking about anybody else, no plan, just go for it. And here he is, and there's, using every inch of road all over the place there, but absolutely superb stuff from back. Just changes with every corner. And we're just in for a replica of last year's race. So,
but as well, who goes up into the lead through Iriarte 2.
And he drops. Oh, Veda Pratama, as you said, Matt, the other two are mucking each other up, and Veda just took advantage of that. Absolutely.
On here in Mugello, and things heat up. There is Iriarte.
They're off on 34. That's the 34 of Zen Mitali off on the grass, and I think a couple of other people superb with the cleanest overtaking move up the inside. Wonderful stuff.
We're just past the previous winner so far this season.
And the 34 of Zen Mitali's in forward, touching certainly on the green and probably the growing green stuff as well.
Well, as it stands, it was one of the circuit yesterday where Karpushin's race came undone. Yaroslav, the number 17,
he's second place, a Japanese, 18-year-old Japanese, and he had a fine run yesterday. He was quite close to the front, actually. And
Amadeepa running in those positions, then stand up any nation around the world, because he got it up into 13th on this one. He was actually nerfed wide by Marco Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, the Argentinian,
ended up in 8th place, but now looking really strong there in 2nd place. The 85.
So many nationalities here this year.
That's right, and it's Sullivan Mounsey. I wonder if they've lost the British now.
Got his long lap penalty, but all cleanly through today. Look at the number 7, Benyat Fernandez.